Everyone, this is Gupta and this is my project demo of Frontend and Backend. So this is my website, food sharing, which website name is FlavorShare. So this Frontend part is implemented by Tailwind and the Backend part is implemented by PHP language. So as you can see, this is a homepage and the background image is covered by a playing video, which is autoplay and loop. And this is all recipe section where we're gonna add recipe and give some rating, and also we can feature and delete it also. So this is a recipe form where we're gonna input title, category, description, ingredients, image, and its steps also. And we can also give a rating based on their whatever you like. And this is a sorting feature where we can sort by their category. Like the breakfast, we have banana and avocado toast, and for the lunch nothing. So let's clear the filter. And this is a feature section. See, get featured, so it is implemented there. And this is newsletter where we put our Gmail email address. Then we get to know every update with regarding their recipe. So this is in my Gmail section. This is notification came by the recipe adding for a subscriber. And this is my database. Let's analyze one by one. So this is my database, FlavorShare, where it is this is the table, which is 4 type of table: category, newsletter, recipe, review, and user. So basically in the user section, I considered and registered with only one, which name is Ans, and there am email and password, and this is the time. And review section, it is based in the number digit is itself. Rating section, as you can see. And this is recipe section, description, ingredient, title, and newsletter, where we subscribe by the email. And this is category section. We bifurcate into the 14 category, and so on. So let's come to our coding part. So this is admin section of the newsletter, and this is API. Lots of API there. There is a authentication API, categories, check login, delete recipe, feature recipe, newsletter, rate recipe, recipe detail, recipe. And this is asset, like image, and the front end part. And this is config button, config folder, where this is the database in the SQL language, where we're gonna create our database for the backend. And this is library section, live section. It is basically the folder for the implementing the newsletter, sending email for a particular individual or subscribed email also. And this is setup button for the news table. And this is upload section, where we gonna upload our news recipe pics. And this is utils function, mailer newsletter function. And this is a front end part, index.html. and this is video, which is playing in the background in a hero section. And this is JavaScript folder, where all the logic implement there. And this is styling part, and this is for testing and debugging purpose. And this is unsubscribe.php. This is folder basically for the how many unsubscriber do you increase or decrease from your newsletter. Or so let's come into the our front end part. So this is HTML part, where we implemented CDN of Tailwind. And this is navigation bar, hero section, where we play our video, background video. And this is discovery and create section. Then this is filtering session. And this is showing, and all recipes mean all recipe are loading there, and featured option is there. And this is newsletter option. And this is footer, all code is footer. And this is code for form recipe and the login session. And JavaScript code is quite long, so I sum up very fastly.
So this is navbar. Firstly, look here. This is initializing for the loading and updating the recipe list and animation login status and the models and navbar. So in the navigation bar, we triggered by get element by ID. This is, as you can see, this is for mobile menu button and mobile menu. This is basically for the mobile and laptop responsiveness. That's why I include here. And this is code for login and logout button, and this is for model, and this is code for ingredient container, add container, step, image, browser, recipe image. This is JavaScript code which is linked for a recipe form, as you earlier see. Step row, uh, display section, selected image, form submission. I commented so much code by the debugging time. Yeah, this is the very important and very important code for our JavaScript code, which is document dot add element listener dom content loader. So it basically is feature, it refresh and retrieve our data by interval of time with the manipulating the objects, and we fetching their APIs, from the API folder recipe.php. So this is a bit too long, so I do not want to consider that. So let's come to the backend part. So this is the newsletter PHP. So where we set the Gmail and email, how the subscriber want to subscribe, and describing the format of the mail. This is all the authentication for login and logout. Category section, check login, it is login or not. If the person is not login in our system, that so it cannot delete our folder. See, so I log in there, hello Hans. So when I log out, so recipe are showing, but I can't delete from this side. This is a feature to protecting our data. Delete feature newsletter again. So newsletter is a quite tough part in the project also. Rate recipe, this is for star, how much you rate recipe detail, and connecting by the database. uh, this is function.php, where we implement our common utility function like id, name, email. This is mailer.php, where I assign my Gmail and password. So it is do behalf of my email to send the particular individual who subscribed my newsletter from this app. So that's it for today. Thank you for staying with me.